City News on TV Rotorua is proudly brought to you by Trade Central.
Kia ora tonight on City News. The Mayor calls on locals to have their say on the proposed Te Arawa partnership model. The National Fire Training Centre hosts Pacific Emergency Services USAR training, and help kick-starting a healthy lifestyle are on offer at free training at the Village Green. Mayor Steve Chadwick is calling the Te Arawa partnership proposal one of the toughest challenges the council has had to face in office. However, she says it's together they will find a solution.
This has been the most sensitive issue that our council's had to face together, and we've received the proposal from Te Arawa, and now we've agreed to take it out to you, the public, to have your say. Submission papers can be picked up at the Rotorua Lakes Council customer service desk, or you can go online. That's a bit trickier. But we would love your say on looking at what Te Arawa proposed, and then we want the feedback before April so that we can then make a decision about how we have an enduring partnership going forward. So please do have your say. It's very important to us that we make a balanced decision for the good of all Rotorua.
Pacific Island Emergency Service workers are enjoying our city this week, joining local counterparts on Wednesday for training exercises at the National Fire Training Centre. They'll be looking at the latest urban search and rescue, or USAR, techniques and equipment. They will also look at setting up a Pacific USAR working group and contribute to the Pacific Island Emergency Management Planning. The use of fibre in fashion will be in focus this weekend at the Fashion, Fibre and Fun Festival on at the Convention Centre and Arts Village. It's part of the Creative Fibre National Festival. Organiser Belinda Harrison says there'll be a national exhibition as well as workshops and trades at the festival.
Fibre is anything to do with wool, that can be from the alpaca, from good old sheep, as well as linens or silks, and these things can be spun, they can be woven, they can be felted, and basically these wonderful ladies create garments and just creations out of anything to do with fibre. Well, the 300 registered is pretty on the ball. We'd of course like to see a lot more locals there, because it's something that we're not going to have here very often, and the quality is just so fantastically high that it's something you shouldn't miss out on. If you're interested in this kind of thing at all, or want to look at getting into it, it's something to come along to, yeah.
In sport tonight, locals can get health and fitness advice along with a professional workout for free at fitness events being held weekly at the Village Green. Organiser Warren Tumarai says he's hoping to kickstart a passion for healthy lifestyles by offering professional advice and demonstrations.
Okay, so Free Fit is basically a community fitness initiative that's obviously it's free, and we just invite whānaus, children, just everybody from the community to come down and get some free fitness.
And why was this initiative started?
I started this probably about 2 years ago, so this is our second year running. It was in a time where I was kind of depressed, and I sort of used fitness as a way to get myself back on my feet. It started with a few bros just all in the same position around depression and feeling a bit down, and then it grew from there to what we have today.
And so where's the future direction of Free Fit heading?
Okay, well the goal has always been to take it into every community in Rotorua. So we've got the lakefront where we train central. We've got other communities like Nongataha, Western Heights, Kotu, Fordlands. So it'd be so cool to get people from that community who have a passion around health and fitness and have 3 hours a week to donate to their community and just run something like this. We've got bugger all resources, but we've just got passion and we just do it, you know.
And the next session with Warren is on at the Village Green tomorrow evening starting at 7 p.m. And the Chiefs head to South Africa nursing a loss after falling last minute, losing 20-17 to the Highlanders at the weekend. Their winning streak is now broken, so look forward to their away games to make up the points. To your weather update. Tonight will be fine with light winds and an overnight low of 11. Tomorrow, Tuesday, fine spells with a chance of afternoon showers, light winds, a high of 25 and a low of 13. And looking out to Wednesday, a few showers with light winds, a high of 24 and a low of 14. The marine weather forecast for tomorrow, variable 5 knots but northerly 10 knots during the afternoon and early evening, with waves less than half a metre and fine weather. Still to come on City News tonight, we visit St Chad's and check out their radio station. We catch up with Derek Shaw about the upcoming walking festival. And we visit the Anne Sampson School of Ballet to find out about their latest production.
City News on TV Rotorua is proudly brought to you by Trade Central.
Kia ora everybody, well I'm at St Chad's now. TV Rotorua and St Chad's, we go back a while, don't we Alan?
Yeah.
We do.
Yes, we do.
We do. Alan actually comes up and you spend time up in the studio with TV Rotorua, so every time you watch your nightly news, know that Alan has been helping. And we've come out to come and visit Alan because he is not only in TV, he's doing radio now as well with a group of friends here at St Chad's. Alan, how long has the radio team been going?
Quite a while. We've been doing some planning about what are we
Going to broadcast?
going to broadcast, and do some brainstorming about how we're going to do the weather, the news, and the podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah.
It's flash. Podcast
it
is
is.
flash. And so what's your favourite part? Because it's torn. You do TV and radio.
Playing the music and CDs.
Music, there we go. Well, Alan's going to introduce us now to the rest of the radio team. So you come with me, Alan. So our friend here.
Well, this is Jeremy, the one in the wheelchair.
Hi, Jeremy. Jeremy said he likes me before. That was gorgeous. Hey, woohoo! And what's your name?
My name is Peter Knox.
Peter. Hi, Peter.
I do.
What's your name, honey?
Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. Shannon's very excited, aren't you, Shannon? Yeah, Shannon's good. Hi, Mum. Go say hi to Mum.
My mum is in England.
We'll say hi to everyone. So, Mum, hello, what's your name?
Goangi.
Beautiful. Can you say that again for me?
Goangi.
Goani?
Delaney.
No, Delaney.
Delaney.
Delaney. Hi, Delaney. Nice to meet you, Delaney. And what's your name?
Felicity.
Felicity. Nice to meet you too, Felicity. I'm in the radio room now and I'm with James. James is hard of hearing and he's also a very, very good IT man. He does the IT. So he does that every day. Do you like it? Do you like it? Good? Yeah? Long time? You've been doing it? You do all of it. You do all of it. So how many years? How long have you been here? 1.5? Thank you, thank you. Wonderful. Well, Catherine is going to tell us now a little bit more about the technicalities of what they're going to be learning with this radio team down at St Chad's. Catherine, it's really very exciting and technical.
It is very, very exciting. What we're actually planning on doing with this is using the equipment to help everyone with a lot of their speech, their planning, their communication ideas. But we're using programs where they're going to be able to fade in voices, fade out voices, be able to put music at the background of it. So it's just going to be like a regular radio station. And we've got the building all fitted out so that each room is able to hear the music. or hear our podcast or whatever we're going to be doing at the time. And that's going to be really, really awesome.
Very cool.
So,
well, please, once you're on, once your frequency is up and running, let me know, because I'm going to tell all my friends to have a listen.
Yeah.
I think it's so exciting. Well done to you.
Brilliant. It is really exciting new development, and it's a way of including a lot more technology into the centre, and it's a way of making it very inclusive. So we've got people that are using TalkLink devices, and that is actually their voice, and they're going to be able to program and say what they want using that, transfer it onto here, still become a DJ, and all of this is going to be leading up to developing a team of speakers that's going to be able to go out into the community and actually say what it's like to have a disability, how to work with a disability, and how to promote that. Alan was already part of our team last year that came up to Wairiki Polytech, and he helped train the nurses on what it's like to actually have a disability and how to speak to people with disabilities.
Awesome, Alan.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh,
brilliant.
Your choice, man, your choice. And it's really wonderful. And I think also too, it has to be said that those that aren't able to have access to places like this, that are out in the community, how wonderful that something is there for them and everyone else. You've got to have that diversity.
Absolutely.
Absolutely wonderful. Good luck.
Good luck.
Woohoo! DJ Ellen is on the way. Nice one. We'll see you after the break.
We have some beautiful world-renowned walking tracks surrounding our lovely city. And this year we're celebrating the 22nd annual event for the Rotorua Walking Festival. With me today we have event organiser Derek Shaw. Derek, walking isn't just to get you from A to B, is it? Especially not in this case.
No, it's not. Well, but you can use it obviously to get to A to B, and it's a pretty fundamental form of our transport. But this is really a celebration of Rotorua and walking, and it's an annual event, and we attract people from all over the world to it, to come and walk with people from Rotorua and wider New Zealanders, and also, I guess, for them to to celebrate our wonderful sort of forest and lake and walkways in Rotorua.
Now, this might be a bit of an obvious question, but why do you think people come to Rotorua in particular to take part in the walking festival?
Our walk, which is, as you said, has been going for 22 years, is really rated one of the best walks of its type in the world, and that's, I think, a combination of factors. The first one is the first day you have those wonderful walks in the forest, and the second day you walk the sort of stream geothermal areas of Rotorua. So it's such a contrast between the 2 days, and also I guess New Zealanders, Rotorua people were pretty friendly and we get on, and the particularly international walkers like to come and interact, with Kiwis and find out a little bit about what we do and how we do things, and it's really great that we're able to do that. And also we're part of a network of walks around the world, and our walk was accredited in 1996 to an international walking organisation, and so people that go to those other walks actually know about our walk from those other events, and that's been sort of part of that process of attracting people here every year.
Very nice. Now, 22 years ago, if we can go back, why do you think it was started? Why did someone go, actually, you know what, Rotorua might be a nice place to walk?
Well, we actually, we learned from other people, and it was set up originally by the Rotary Club of Rotorua West, and we had feedback from walks in Europe that people like to do these types of walks, so we investigated it further, and there were people come out internationally, look at our event and got it accredited, and it's sort of gone from there. And for 18 years the Rotary Club of Rotorua West organised the event, and then about 4 years ago the club decided it was time for the walk to move on, if you like, and so it sort of moved on, and there's a sort of smaller group involved in organising it, but Rotary is still involved in volunteering and assisting with the event.
Very nice. And so is that where you come aboard? What hat are you wearing with this event?
Well, I was involved right through with Rotary, really from the outset of the event, and then basically sort of, I guess, just continued on sort of post the event. And we've got lots of people who really support us with the event. The Energy Trust has been a great supporter over many years, the Rotorua District Council, now Rotorua Lakes Council. The Mayor hosts a welcome pauhiri for our international walkers, and it's amazing for them. And I think it's really quite neat for Rotorua to welcome visitors to the Manahiri as we need to in Rotorua. So that starts on the Friday night, and then of course you've got the 10, 21 and 42 kilometre walks in the forest on the Saturday, and then the 10, 20 and 30 kilometre walks on the Sunday around Rotorua. So all those different groups, Sport Bay Committee, they help out with it because, of course, March is Walk Month, and so lots of people have been involved over a long time with the event, and actually, although in saying that, there's still a lot of people in Rotorua who don't know the events on as well. They see all these people from out of the town walking and they wonder what they're doing here and things, and people always say that to me, what do you think they were here? Well, we had a walking festival on for a weekend and that's why they came.
Now, I know that it's not competitive, it's just about leisure. Are there any awards on the day?
Yeah, there are. We sort of have awards for teams. Some people like to dress up and come along, so we have awards for teams locally and teams internationally, and we also like to honour, I guess, some of our international people that have come, and we have a sort of series of awards which are part of the international sort of network of walks that we award, and it's interesting for Kiwis to find out about those, because some people, having done our walk here, then go and walk in Australia or go and walk in Taiwan or in Japan or China or Indonesia or other places where these other walks occur. And there's 27 countries around the world now that have these different types of walks, and it's great. It's a great network of walkers, and when you go and walk them, you often see many friends and happy faces from walks that you've been involved in here in Rotorua.
Nice. Okay, so can you just tell us the enrolment process and the days?
Okay, the enrolment process is you can enter right up till the moment, well, literally probably half an hour before an event. The walks are on Saturday the 14th and Sunday the 15th of March. They're all based at the Netherlands Society in Neil Hunt Park, which is right next door to the athletic club rooms, or Nongataha League Club, or the Car Club, or the Bridge Club. They're all there at Neil Hunt Park. And so if you go along there on the Friday between 4 and 8 o'clock, or on first thing on Saturday or Sunday morning, you can essentially register, pick up your registration packs, and off you go.
Lovely. So they're about $35?
It depends on what you do. So if you do 2 days or 1 day, and you do get, as I say, if you do 2 days, you do get actually a Rotorua medal, which is quite a special thing.
Yep.
Yeah, for all walkers. And if you do 1 day, you just get a certificate, and the other things sort of happening as part of that. But we also have live entertainment both days there, and it's all local entertainers. We like to sort of involve the community and things. So live entertainment from 12 o'clock over at Neil Hunt Park, and just more than welcome just to come over and celebrate it anyway, and
absolutely
applaud the work of the walkers as they come in.
Well, thank you very much for that. Well, there you have it, Rotorua, the Walking Festival, the 22nd annual event happening this year in March. So don't be one of those ones sitting on your couch wondering what these people are doing in our city. Get up, Google it, or come down here. Behind the Wardrobe Door is a production being put on by Anne Sampson's School of Ballet down here at Riri Street, and it sounds like just a treat. Thank you so very much for having us, Anne, and it's obvious your last name's Sampson.
Absolutely.
And this is your school?
Yes, it is.
Very nice. So a brief background about you, please, Anne. Where are you from?
Originally from Auckland. I moved here 30 years ago, and with my 4 children, and set up a ballet school down here. And I'm a life member for the Royal Academy of Dance, which I've taught over 40 years of ballet now.
Wow, 40 years of ballet. So you must have been quite young when you got into ballet.
Yes, I was. Mum took us along every Saturday morning and played the piano, and it was my dream as a 6-year-old that one day I would be a teacher, and I fulfilled that dream. Absolutely love it.
Very nice. And so what age are your students, your pupils?
Yeah. They range, I start at 4 years old, and they go right through, and I have an adults class as well. So age is no limit.
Oh, really? Age is no limit? So you can start, are there any criteria? Is there a criteria?
No, if perhaps a 14-year-old starts, you can't put them with the age group. The ballet is really hard, looks easy, but it's challenging. So you've got to adapt them. And if they're really keen, they're quite happy to start at a lower level and progress from there.
Very good, and it makes sense, definitely. Now, Behind the Wardrobe Door isn't the first production you've put on, is it?
No, I've been doing them for the last 30 years here, but every second year is quite an undertaking, and I basically do most of the production myself, so every 2 years is fine.
Very nice. And so what are some of the ones that you've had previously?
We've done Alice in Wonderland, The Snow Queen, Coppelia. I did a special one for my 40th year. I made a creative ballet, The Gypsies, Magical Garden. We did Paquita and Swan Lake.
And now this year, Behind the Wardrobe Door, it sounds pretty exciting. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, it's a family that go off on their summer vacation to Granny Mac's. And after a wee game of hide and seek, Granny Mac suggests that Cassidy hides in the wardrobe. And there she discovers that there's another side to this wardrobe, and she goes into this wonderful, magical winter wonderland. Eventually she comes back and the other children find out all about it, and they travel through and they meet blackbirds and skunks and manage a raging river. They meet up with an ice queen, and Lachlan is always hungry, so he chooses to go to visit her. Then they meet Zion, the fabulous lion, who's a little bit unhappy because there's a little bit of unrest amongst all the animals. They're not getting along, so they have a bit of a confrontation, and then calm is set amongst all the animals. The children feel that they've done their best to help the animals get on, say their goodbyes, and make their way back through the wardrobe to find Granny Mac waiting with a surprise.
Oh, sounds very exciting.
It is.
Now, what age group are the students that you've got in this production?
From 5 up. This is the first year I haven't incorporated the new students. We've only had 6 weeks of this term. So it's a lot of undertaking, 2 performances in one day. So 5 years is quite young enough to start them.
Oh, very nice. That's very good. And where would we purchase our tickets from, and how much are they?
From the Convention Centre, Sir Howard Morrison's Performing Arts Centre, or online at Ticketmaster.
And what day?
Saturday, the 21st of March.
Very good. Thank you so very much for having us along. Is there anything you'd like to add?
No, I just, it's an I try really hard to keep the fathers just as entertained as the grannies and grandmas and granddads. And so far, so good. We've achieved.
Very good. So there you have it. Rotorua Behind the Wardrobe Door is for everybody. Everybody. So come down and purchase your tickets at the Sir Howard Morrison Performing Arts Centre.
The Anne Sampson School of Ballet's production of Behind the Wardrobe Door is on next Saturday, March 21st at 1:30 and 6:30 p.m. at the Sir Howard Morrison Performing Arts Centre. You can catch up with City News via our website or YouTube channel. Just search City News Rotorua. Thanks for joining us tonight. From all the team at City News, Paul Marier.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.
City News on TV Rotorua was proudly brought to you by Trade Central.